Everybody, welcome to Sunday service. I am your host, MrFlipFlop, aka Sosua's resident asshole, aka fuck around and find out, aka the chicken guy. If you need chicken, I'm your guy. We're here in the beautiful beach town of Sosua, Dominican Republic on the north coast, Puerto Plata, the province. And we're here at Flip Flop Sports Bar, where you probably hear sports in the back. I'll try to turn that down. So I decided to do a Sosua Updates live with Sunday service because I'm sorry, I'm not making 35 videos a week. I don't have that type of time. I got life going on and other things going on. So you will get one big video from me and you can go from there. For everyone tuning in, hit that like button. Sosua has been on fire the past couple of days. It's great to see what is going on right now. But I'm gonna give you guys some things that's been in the news and what's been going on. And you guys, I know I don't hold my tongue. So first I'm gonna say this, because I know some people watch my videos. There's been a narrative that they don't want us, quote unquote, here. That's far from the truth. Dominicans love African Americans, they love Canadians, they love Europeans. Okay, Dominicans actually try to be more like us than anybody else. Well, pretty much most cultures. Listen, we know we are the dominant culture in the world. Most cultures want to be like us. There is a minute few of racist Dominicans who do exist, this big, who don't even like their own people. So let's leave that, let's put that to the side. They don't like their own people. And a minute few of undertone racial expats who probably didn't grow up with black people. I get it. We're very intimidating because you don't know anything about us. If you only saw rap videos. That do not want, quote unquote, us here. Very, very, very small percent. Which is why I said in my last video, let's bring more black faces down here. Because what I noticed, and I'm paying very, very close attention. I'm taking names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice, I'm finding out who's naughty or nice. It's amazing me, the stuff I'm seeing. Whenever there's something going on and there's more than 10 Caucasian faces, and this is not racial for me, I'm just peeping what I'm seeing. Look at the new Sosua. That's their goal. And this is social media. You can say what you want on social media. You can do I can come on in and make some shit up if I want to. And it'll be spread and people will run with it and people will repeat it. Sosua this weekend. And I was outside for a little while. I tried not to be because a mofo wanted to go home. Like gym, work, home. That's me. Sosua was super lively. Black, white, Canadian, European. There's going to be more Canadians down here in a minute. The snowbirds will be down here in a minute. It was a mixture of everybody. Excuse me. And it was beautiful to see. Only those select few assholes, that's what I'm going to call them, even though I'm the resident asshole, will use a racial undertone to say, look at the new Sosua. Because let's get this straight. I did the Sosua history. The Caucasians were here way before anybody else. There's a story, and I can't find it, so I'm not going to sit there and give you the whole story. It was on Facebook. I still can't find it to this day, but I remember reading it. It was a young lady who found her grandmother's diary. Her Jewish grandmother came from the Holocaust to Sosua, found the diary. It was like the 1940s. And her husband and cousins kept disappearing at lunchtime. And one day the grandmother, she was a young woman at that point, and a couple of the wives followed the husband. They were buying vagina for 25 cents in the 1940s. Hey, what's up, Kev? So this was going on way before Plymouth Rock. Okay? So when people talk, don't make it okay when you do it and not okay when someone else do it. Now let me get into this undertone as well. Prostitution is legal in this country for the locals. Tourists happen to find it. All the whorehouses that are all over this country, that you gotta, if you see a mansion and there's a guy, one guy outside with a gun, you can walk in and say, hey, que lo que, and walk in, right? They're there for the locals. We happen to find it. So for some of these women, I had a big argument with a couple of ladies I know, and then they finally agreed with me. Some of these women who talk shit about prostitution, who put you in your position? Because I think don't quote me on the number, but I think it's something like 11 to 13% of American women put themselves in their own position. Am I wrong? Am I wrong on the number? 11 to 13% of American women put themselves in their position. 2% of Dominican women put themselves in their position. Either a man put them there, or they had to do a favor to get there. Now I'm gonna say something that I had a big argument with somebody, especially for these women that jump on social media, these Dominican women jump on social media talking shit. I'm going to remind you of how your country is. And this is me having kids here, me being here almost 20 years. You are a sick mother or a sick child away from selling box. That's how close you are. And I just had this conversation with some professional women. I was explaining how you cannot look down on these women because you don't know the circumstances. Now, we know social media, some women just love the hoe. Hoe is life all around the world, right? But some women had to do it based on circumstances. The loans ran out, no más prestamos. The bank ain't giving you no more money. The loan sharks ain't giving you no more money. Mama's sick, mama needs treatment. The baby needs treatment. You just close. You a bad, what's the word? You're a bad circumstance away from selling box. You just happen not to get in that circumstance. But you go and judge somebody. And yes, I might get canceled for this, but I don't give a fuck. One thing about me is, I'm not kissing nobody's ass. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, I wanna be like, fuck that. They already don't like me. They already do their fake ass bar crawls and leave my bar out. I'm the one, I've been here 8 years. There's only 5 businesses that have been here as long as me or before me. 5. So I'm one of the select few businesses that made it through everything. But I'm never included in their boys club. Club Med, I'm never included in it. Guess what? I still make it. I've never been included. I don't care to be included. And I still survive. That's the difference. Let me get to the comments, then I'm gonna get to the Sosua news. Daniel, what's up? Mr. Sosua on my mind all week. That's why I'm in early. It's all good. We're gonna talk about it. Daniel Chester, appreciate that super chat, brother. Shelton Collins in the building. Big shout to Paradise. Oh, real quick, big shout to my bros at True Religion. Got me the dope Paradise Life shirt. My boy worked for the company that bought True Religion, and they made me the True Religion Paradise Life. Shout to them. Got me some boxers and all that, so shout to them. Appreciate that. Paradise Life, we blowing up, so it is what it is. Best friend forever. What up, Shannon Richmond? Mr. Daggett, what up? Jackson G, in the building. Geronimo, Sophia, Felix, how you doing, sis? David T, what up? SV the God. Excuse me, Dave, what up? Ted in the building. What up, Ted? He said, are you having a Super Bowl party? We'll talk about that after Halloween. I'm sure I will. Ty Law, what's good, my brother? Miguel Torres, Las Vegas Sports Talk in the building. Payne Wynn says, yo, Flip, go to the Dajabon March today. It'll be historical for your channel. I am not driving over to Dajabon, my brother. I'm over here in Sosua. I'm not going over there. Yeah, Dajabon's dope, though. Everybody hates D, what up? Freddie Mac, what's good? Hit me up. I got you, Freddie. By the way, we have 5 rooms left out of 24 rooms. 5 left. Trying to get rid of them by next week for the all-inclusive. Got tickets left. And we are selling tables now, VIP tables. So stay tuned for that. 5 rooms left. He said, in fact, black men and black Americans don't even have a bad reputation. We really don't. I'm gonna bit my tongue. Just like it's a small group of Caucasians that have racial undertones and they know who they are. Some of them are watching right now. And some of them better watch themselves too. Because some of you guys are being outright and don't realize what you're saying. You're trying to do it for notoriety and get popular on Facebook, which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But you should be careful. A small few of the brothers got a bad rap traveling. Small few. Most of us don't travel like that. We're respectful everywhere we go. We're probably the most respectful group. Someone could say, "Oh, you guys are loud." Okay, and you come from we come from. I guess you might be a little loud because you're enjoying life for once in your goddamn life. You ain't gotta watch your back. You ain't gotta watch police pulling you over for once in your damn life because you're overseas. You might be a little loud too. I get it. Larry Alpha, what's up? I'll be out there soon for your birthday. Definitely pull up. It's a Europeans rule. The FBI, I don't hate anybody. But what I'm saying is there's definitely some undertones. All goody in the building. Schools, what up? Freddie Mac says, "Is everything going down a racial?" No, here's what it is. It's more political than anything, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff I can't speak on. I'm not Dominican, and a lot of this has nothing to do with us. But certain people are trying to make it racial. Certain people will try to push that narrative of race or like I said, undertone. They're not going to go out their way and say it fully, but they'll say a little slick shit out their mouth or out their tippity type of fingers. And I'll just be like, noted. How do you say in Spanish? Say nota. I got you. Yeah, they're all good. Way before Plymouth Rock, they was buying a box for 25 cents. I want to say it was put in one of the Facebook groups years and years ago. I want to say 5 years ago. And I read it and I was like, oh my God, this is a dope ass story. And the lady, she had found her grandmother's thing and they were buying box in Sosua, 25 cents. There wasn't a brother in sight. I guess when it went to 30 cents, it's our fault. Oh, that was 30 cents. Brothers has messed it up. I'll talk about the Super Bowl later. Dada Franco, what's up with you? We going to bring the 25 Sasquatch, what up? That's why I said we need more brothers down here. Look, I know a lot of y'all got scared, but it's all the people in Nebraska and Alaska talking about how bad Sosua is. Everyone's here is enjoying themselves. So it is what it is. You can adapt. I mean, if I get canceled, I get canceled, man. Listen, but it'll go to show you I'm telling the truth. It'll go to show you I'm telling the truth. I talk to professional Dominicans as well as normal. When I say normal, meaning Dominicans just in the hood, in the camper. But I'm talking to professional Dominicans. And we have these debates. And I remember the other day, one of the girls was like, and she's a lawyer. She was like, yo, you're not wrong. She's like, my life is good now. But there could have been a point where my kid got sick and I needed help. And if I ain't had no help, I'm not going to let my kid die. I'm going to go do what I got to do. And I was like, here you go. You're a circumstance away. You're just, some of these women who talk shit just got lucky they never faced that circumstance. It's like a drug dealer. Every drug dealer didn't want to sell drugs. Some of them were so poor they had no choice. It was their circumstance. The only way to get out them circumstances to feed themselves was to sell drugs. But then you got the dudes who wanted to sell drugs to be popular. Two different levels of shit. But if you tell that drug dealer who was starving, who only sold drugs to eat, give him another option, he gonna take another option. He don't want to do that. That's what you guys don't realize. So when you look down on somebody and judge somebody, put yourself in them circumstances and see what you would do. I had so many chicks, I would never sell pussy. Don't eat for 3 days with no options. Nobody's around to help you. You start to be like, how much is this worth again? Yeah, they all the big Jewish family. That's why I got them Ivy pictures. Is the truth no one's forcing them? Now, if you force them, yes. I ain't talking about forcing. I'm talking about being put in situations. Forcing is two different things. Angry bus driver, what up? Junk food, appreciate it. There's no Walmart or Amazon warehouse to work at in DR. Those women have to survive. And there's no welfare. There's no government assistance. There's no help. If you ever wanted to see the slogan, I always say, no one's coming to save you. This is the perfect country. No one's coming to save you. The only good thing about here is if your neighbor has food, you're pretty much going to eat. Going to be a small portion of food, big portion of food, but you are going to eat if you got no food because your neighbor's going to look after you. That's how it is. Everybody looks after each other here. But when things get bad and you need help, Everybody ain't got. If you in a barrio for Campo, everybody ain't got it like that. So can't nobody just give you something to help you out because they need it too. But I'm gonna get to the news right now. The country definitely survives on tourism. Ron the Don said, playing in front of bum. Oh man, we gotta get you off this live. Ace, what's good, nephew? Days of facts, but I tell women in the States not to judge women all the time. Yeah, listen, in the States they sell a box for crab legs. Like stop. I don't judge. I judge a little bit, but I ain't gonna judge because I understand. I've been in bad circumstances where you be like, damn, this is crazy. What the fuck we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You start looking around the room. Who got ideas? Lenny, what's up? You say you preaching the gospel today. Here you go. Wiseman, what's good, my brother? Wiseman, let me tell you something, man. I can't thank you enough. I know I said it before. I can't thank you enough, my brother. Nah, they don't. Europeans don't want Sosua. Believe it or not, a lot of them ain't European that's talking shit. It's just people I think. Here's my thing. I've been high, I've been low. I've been around wealthy people. When I say wealthy, I mean wealth. I've been around rich people. I've been around poor people. And I've been around the average 9 to 5. I can't stand the people that think they're better than other people. Or that think they're above other people. Because you know what? The level you think you're on, there's someone way above you who doesn't look down on you, but knows you'll never reach their level. Which is why I can't see ever looking down on somebody. Because there's someone 15 levels above me that won't look down on me. That'll actually try to pull me up. But for the people that decide to look down on others, always remember, you're below a lot of people. And be lucky those people don't look down on you. You got people that think they're rich. You're poor to a wealthy motherfucker. You got how many millions? Oh. I spent that yesterday. Like, you know, wait, that voice came up. I know I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? 3 million. I lost that in my pocket. You dig what I'm saying? So when you look down on other people, I look at you like, I'm sorry, you are not who you think you are. Because I've met people at high level, like I've met so many different people. Like I'll be like, how could you ever think you're better than somebody when if we sat down and had a conversation, you're probably uneducated. You found a way to make some money, but you're probably uneducated. See, one thing about this little black boy, I'm very educated. That's another story. I'm gonna get into the news right now. Paul Cash, the beach is fine. I mean, the same thing been going on the beach for the past 25 years. As far as knocking things down, every single person that got their cassette to knock down because they're trying to make motion was paid. So, same thing been going on. Nothing's changed. I see absolutely no more than 20% progress in the 20 years I've been here. We're getting close. Daniel, what's up with you? Without the Europeans, Dominican, get the fuck out of here. I don't know what you're talking about. You must be European. Hey, Roma, what's good with you? See you soon, my brother. Yeah, Freddie Mac, he must be European. He got to be European because he don't know what the fuck he talking about. I'm going to get into the all right, let's get into the ATV thing. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm going to catch you in the comments in a minute. Let's get to the ATV thing. So, you know, now, for you, a lot of you guys don't know this. Like I said, the 12 o'clock thing that was reported is nonsense. There's no closing business at 12 o'clock. That was La Union Villa Liberacion. The loud Calmados have to close at 12. The neighborhood did not want to allow music. They were tired of the Calmados staying over to 3 in the morning. So honestly, they have to close. Calmados actually have to be closed at 12. So that was there. Calmados in local neighborhoods need to close at 12. For you guys that don't know, Puerto Plata, Sosua, Cabarete has always had its own rules. This started like 8 years ago. I think I mentioned it in the Sosua history. Whereas before, every business could stay open till like 3 or 4. They changed it. Even Puerto Plata. Monday to Thursday, all businesses have to close at 1 or 2 in the morning. Like, don't quote me. It's like 1 or 2 in the morning. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they can stay open till 3. If you have a disco license, which I had in POP, you can stay open till 6. They called this the Sosua Cabarete rules. That was put in place 7-8 years ago. Now let's get to the ATV. Now, rest in peace to the young brother who passed away recently. Allegedly, they said he had a heart attack, and they said he had an accident. I wasn't there. I heard 2 different versions, but he passed away nonetheless. That had nothing to do with this. So they're banning ATVs in the city from Cheramico to Sosua Ocean Village. I'm gonna give you the facts, then I'm gonna give you my opinion and something you need to really need to listen to about ATVs. The facts are, this comes after 3 Dominican deaths in the last 3 weeks. This has nothing to do with black Americans. I'm gonna give you why you would think it is, but 3 Dominican deaths. I actually drove by one 2 weeks ago on the way home. Dominicans have been dying on the quads. Yes, they die on motos, but motos are street legal. ATVs have never been street legal. As far as riding, they're for excursions. Now let me get into this. The facts. You have never seen a city other than Las Terrenas during Easter that has ATVs all throughout the street. Nowhere in DR, nowhere in Colombia, nowhere in Brazil, nowhere in Thailand. ATVs do not ride around in the street. They're not normal vehicles, they're recreational vehicles. Someone years ago, I can't say who, I just remember when it happened because it was new to me, went to rent an ATV locally and people said, oh shit, we'll run them locally. That's why everybody started buying ATVs up and renting them locally. But if you think about it, there's no city you've been to that has ATVs all in the streets except Sosua. So they're stopping it now. And like I said, mainly because of the deaths of Dominicans who've been dying on the side of the fucking road. Not even doing excursions. They've been dying on the side of the road. Going home, driving like a normal vehicle. So that's number one. My opinion is I get it. If you remember, four o'clock. That's the second game. Yep. I have it on. No problem, bro. All right. I agree based on the realization that ATVs are not in any other city. We all kind of got, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And when people say Sosua guys, when they go to Columbus, Sosua guys in Brazil, I'm starting to understand. We're spoiled in Sosua. We get away with a lot of stuff here you can't do other places. Playing devil's advocate, I had to sit back and think about that. Where else do you see ATVs in the street? Like I said, Las Terrenas during Easter week is the only place. And they're about to stop that because of all the accidents Easter week of ATVs. Where else do you see ATVs in the street? Take a moment to think about it. What country, what city are ATVs all in the street as normal vehicles? Only Sosua. Not even in Puerto Plata, not even Cabarete. No. They're just not used like that. They're recreational vehicles for tours. But someone decided a while ago to do it and they made a lot of money off of it. It was dope. I actually didn't get involved in it because I needed an ATV mechanic. And I couldn't get one, so I said I'm not doing it. So the ATV thing starts tomorrow. You just can't ride it normally. You got to be going on an excursion. So that's the new rule. And like I said, it makes sense when you think about it. A lot of people won't agree, but if you pay attention, put in the comments another city where ATVs are ridden around normally. You can go rent you a Pasola. You go rent you a bike. They've been doing that forever. You can do that. You can rent you a motorcycle all you want. They just don't want the quads out no more. Now, they also had stopped years ago the golf carts for a year and a half. I was witness to that, the accident that happened. I know who that was. But the golf carts were going for like a year and a half, then they came back. All it is safety, right? It's basically safety. So the ATVs are going for now, starting tomorrow, based off riding around in the town. You guys know about the death of John. I do want to say this, and back to my comment about certain expats. There's a lot of piece of shit expats. Guys were online making jokes about this. You know, John was a friend of mine. We talked a lot. I just saw him the day before the incident happened. He passed away. He was killed by the girl, allegedly. But people were online making jokes about that shit. I know a lot about John. In person, I told some people things I know that could have led to that. But it's none of my business to talk about the dead. God bless the dead. But those people that don't even know him were talking bad about him and saying crazy shit that he deserved and shit like that. A lot of you guys are pieces of shit for that. And I don't care if you like I said, I don't care to be liked. Especially by no expat that's probably a reject from their own country and probably family don't even talk to them. There's a lot of rejects down here. Not in just Sosua, DR period, Colombia, Brazil as well. Anyway. People always create their own narrative for attention. And it's like, bruh, let the dead rest. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, happened. It's unfortunate. What I did say, which was taken the wrong way until I explained myself. I'm so glad, and I'm mad that anybody died. I don't want anybody to die. But I'm so glad it wasn't a brother. I'll tell you why. If it was a brother, the racial narrative they would have cooked up would have been utterly fucking amazing. I actually created the narrative for them. If it was a brother that got stabbed to death, racist Dominicans and of course those racist expats would have jumped online and said, see, the blacks, they come down here for prostitutes and a prostitute killed them because he did something to her. That would have been the narrative. Sorry, John, rest in peace. Condolences to his family. But if it was a brother, that would have been the narrative they created. As soon as I saw the body, I said, whew, sorry it happened, but glad he wasn't black. Because they would have damn sure turned us around as the culprits. A black man would have been dead and they would have said the girl was the victim. You ain't got to agree with me, but I'm telling you how things work. Especially when you see the stuff that's going on with the new Sosua and how these narratives are being created. Let me get to the comments and I'm going to tell you some other information. Curtis Morris, what's up? Good talking to you earlier too. Mad Max, what up? It's the same as homeless. Most of us would never know how low they get before eating. That's 100%. So why do they so much money on wigs, hairs, and lashes? Dominicans don't wear wigs like that. I don't. What Dominicans you deal with? Chicks I don't do all that. Almost all of them, most of them natural. You're 100% right. There's no pension, no social care. There's nothing here. You get a pension, but it's pretty low, and you got to work mad long, longer than Americans. John Hill, what's up? If Haiti was safe, listen, if Haiti was safe, 100%. Haiti was heaven at one point. I had a guy I trained. He was, I trained him sometimes. He was a, what do you call it, steward? What do you call the motherfuckers on the plane? He was a male, so he was a gay male, but he was, flight attendant, thank you, excuse me. And he would always tell me how Haiti in the 80s and 90s was the gay man's heaven, as well as family haven. Like his families, because they had some of the best resorts, families flocked down there, and gay men flocked down there. He would always tell me, it's like either the plane was full of families or full of gays. It was one or the other. Haiti was popping it like crazy at one point. HR, what's good with you? How you come to a country complaining about that? I mean, well, these are the Dominicans complaining too, but yeah, you got a lot of expats that don't like this country. You got a lot of expats that don't like Dominicans, but they live here. It's the weirdest thing to me, but they live here. It's really the weirdest thing. Like I said, there's people that live in Dominican Republic, but there's people, them same people do not live in DR, if it makes sense. They don't deal with Dominicans. They don't talk to Dominicans unless they have to. They want the only Dominicans they know service their pool, clean their house, fix their car. They don't really deal with Dominicans. They know nothing about this country. They stick with their own. They only hang with their own. They don't actually know Dominicans like that. They know the bartender and the security guard. They don't know anybody else. Big Hurt, what up? Rico Kimbrough in the building, the truth teller. I gotta speak on it. For now, no more ATVs. Yeah, just no ATVs in the street. CMD, what up, Carlos? Going on? I heard they are putting a ban on all ATVs. Y'all just talked about that, yep. I'll show you an educated travel documentary. Y'all didn't even know he was doing a documentary. I thought he was doing a quick interview. Golf carts are back out. And you got Sosua electric carts right over here. Shout out my man Vic. He said Philly Dom was died. I didn't even know that. Exactly, the off-road vehicle. So only Sosua made it a thing. Marcus, what up? Hit me up, Mo Music. Hit me up. Crypto G, what up? Yeah, you're not supposed to ride ATVs in the street. It's a fact. You're not supposed to. Al Travel, what up? Blade Runner in the building. B Mac, what's good? D Nice, what up? Yes, the people that lost, because they got paid. So, I mean, I heard someone say some people got bullied. I can't speak on that. I just know that people were lining up to take the checks. Some people didn't care to wait for the new plaza. Some people, if you see people, some people are waiting on the new plaza. They're part of the new plaza. No big deal. They already grandfathered in or paid to get in. They don't care. Big shout to Brazil. Be over there soon. No, FB. You know who sticks to their own kind? Motherfuckers who have no open mind. I deal with everybody. The people that only stick to their quote unquote own kind are people that don't want to know anybody or don't want to be open to other cultures and races. Those are the people that are afraid of everybody. If you only stick to one type of people, because that's all you know, you'll never know anything else. So FB, if that's how you live, congrats on your lame ass life. You should be open to everything and everyone. See, I'm sorry, being from New York, we deal with everybody. So I got no choice. White, black, I don't care who you are. I've been exposed to every culture, every race. And at the end of the day, it made me who I am. But when I see people hide behind their door and only be with their kind, which is the weirdest way to put something, I can tell the type of person you are. That's weird. Why come to another country if you only want to be with your kind? They come for the weather, they come because it's cheap, but yeah, they stick with their own, which is weird. Talia, I don't know who Talia is. I can't wait for the Giants game. Yeah, but here's the thing. Russian, I kick it with Russians. I got Russian friends from back home. I kick it with Germans. I kick it with everybody. Well, see, I'm different. I kick it with everybody. But when you say stay to your own kind, nah, a lot of people don't. Yeah, the German wants to be at the German bar because there's going to be German beer, German sausage, and German sausage. Pause. FB, see what you got me going? Pause. And German soccer on the TV. German sausage. Jesus Christ. FB, leave me alone. That's your, FB, I'm sorry, that's your fault. I blurted that out the way I did. Big pause. Big pause. And I was all in too. I had a point to make. I was all in. Sorry, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Now, I'm crying real tears. Oh man. All right. Thank you, Paul. I messed up. I messed up big time. Oh man, that's funny. And I knew when I said it, I fucked up. But I didn't blurt it out so fast. I was ready to go with my point. All right, so let's do this. Oh, damn. Whew. So, family days. The family days y'all been seeing. I'm sweating like crazy. It's hot in this corner. The family days y'all been seeing every 2 weeks, which people are calling the new Sosua. Let me give you the sham and the fugazi of Family Day. Yes, that's right. See, that's why I say people create their narratives, but they're full of shit. The Family Day you see, which has been going on every 2 weeks now, is paid for by the government. It is free. Not a single motherfucker is going out there if that shit ain't free, if they gotta pay. Number one. Number two, the businesses you see there that decide, some of other businesses want to close. They're like, we're just gonna close, fuck that. That decide to stay open and put their tables outside, I'll leave them remain nameless. They're not making no money. They just want the photo op that someone's sitting down and a kid is running by and you see their sign outside. They're not making no money. One business owner told me he sold a beer and a water. 8 hours. It's free. The same way the show at the heliport that you guys are like, it's an orchestra. They had 3 fucking straight Dembo shows before the orchestra. Paid for by the government. It's free. They do it all over the country. But this situation here, people are taking, look at the Family Day. It's free. Not a single motherfucker's going out there if them hot dogs, burgers, and cotton candy and bouncy things ain't free. Do not be fooled, my friends. There is nobody coming out here saying, let's go to Sosua Strip and buy and bring our families and spend some money. It's free. It's a fugazi. Okay? Yes, they want the kids to enjoy themselves. They lock the strip down. They lock that little part of the strip down for 6 hours, 7 hours, put on shows, clowns, and all that shit. But guess who the real clowns are? The people that have you convinced that the new Sosua, there's not a dime being spent. Sorry to break the news to you. They'll put videos and pictures up like, look at the new Sosua. Oh my God, it's crazy. Look at the kids. Not a single damn parent's bringing their kids out there if it ain't free. Nobody's spending any money. So that's the facts. The government pays for it. It's free for everybody. Everybody. You see, a lot of shit y'all don't be knowing, and it looks funny online. Look at this, oh, look at this. It's free. Let them charge for it. There'd be nobody out there but 3 clowns and some cotton candy. That's it. Wouldn't see a single kid, a single family. Let's be honest with ourselves about what's really going on here. Crime is already going up. There's been a few broad daylight robberies. See, what these quote unquote people don't seem to understand, because with their kind, where they're from, crime doesn't exist like that. When you move one thing out, another thing comes in. See, for us guys from the urban areas, when the cops came and raided the corner, someone else came in 24 hours later. That's how the system works. All you did was show some force and kick one group of people out. Another group's coming right back. Bro, are they pump faking? It's all phony. It's all fake. It's all social media. You got the gay photographer dude who can't stand me. John, what if I forget a stupid ass name? He got a dumb ass Dominican name. Not even Dominican name, it's a dumb name. Not even Dominican. He's taking pictures and videos, and he's really good at it, making you believe this is amazing stuff going on here. It's a fugazi, it's a fugazi. It's paid for by the government, and not a single business makes a dollar. Some businesses just open up, put their tables there, let people sit down for the photo op, and I get it. I love photo ops. Like last night, they had a 2-bar crawl from Puerto Plata. I think it got deleted after I said, wow, a 2-bar bar crawl. New Sosua. I swear, that's why none of these people will come up to me and step to me and have a conversation with me, because they have no merit in their conversation. I've been here longer than them. I've seen more than them. I actually look and see what's going on. I know what's being paid for by who and what's really happening. They're just posting for someone so someone can say, hey, that's a cool guy. Let's get him a drink. Probably bumming drinks at the bar from people. I ain't got that type of time. But like I told you guys, this past couple days, everything's been beautiful out here. The nightlife's been cool. As far as, like I said, that strip outside of Rumba, unfortunately, it hasn't recovered. Everything else, the casinos, both casinos been lit. Ground Zero been lit. The town's Blue Ice been lit. It's been kind of cool. People all over having a good time. So that's a blessing right there. You know what I'm saying? Is it back to your normal? No, but let me get to that. Every version of Sosua is going to be different for everybody. Every version. So if you came in 2010, you won't know my version, but you're going to have your version. Some newbies was just here. Never saw that strip. They having a ball. They got their version. Every version of Sosua is different for the new person that comes in. And I'm not just talking about the women. I'm talking about just period. Your version of Sosua, with the way you view Sosua when you get here. You know, and another thing I want to say to a lot of these racist pricks, I hate racism, y'all. If you didn't know by now, I hate racism. I hate it. My grandfather, like despised it. I despise it because of him. It eggs me, because all racism is because someone's different, you don't like them. That's what racism is. It's an ignorant person not liking somebody because they're not as ignorant as them. It's a big myth that men only come here for women. It's a huge myth. Is that a part of it? Can't deny it. But it's not the majority of what men come for. Now, I can't say you don't have men that only come for that. But that's not, I think that's a huge, huge myth. Is it more eye-opening when you see the brothers? Of course. I mean, when I walk in a fucking room, I'm noticed. You know, it's not, I can't even say it's unfortunate. When we walk in a room, we're noticed. That's just what it is. Whether we open our mouths or not, we're noticed. So certain people don't like that, you know, but then they want to be like us. You know, I saw a video the other day where they said, if it wasn't for black culture, certain people would have no culture. And I totally agree with that. We are culture. Name a music we didn't create. Every genre of music comes from a specific music that was created by our ancestors that came forward. Think about it. But that's a whole nother story. Let me catch up on these comments. Yes, I'm getting to the pauses. Yeah, German, so I wilded out with that one. FB threw me under the bus with that. He set me up. Frankie Funbags, what up? See you soon, my bro. And like I said, you guys can listen to the guys in Nebraska and Alaska. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about no YouTuber. If you take it the wrong way, I don't care. I got a lot of YouTube friends, a lot of YouTubers I watch. But I don't care if anybody takes this the wrong way. I don't care about YouTubers. Because the majority of dudes who are online telling you about Sosua, thank you, are not here. They're talking to their man's uncle's friend, a moto concho or a fucking tour guide. And they're not getting info. See it for yourself. See it. I told you guys, don't come. But see it for yourself before you let some dude who ain't even getting on a plane no time soon tell you what's going on in Sosua. Because you know what? You know what? I'm going to start giving Australia news from Sosua. I'm going to tell you right now the weather in Australia is hot. There's kangaroos and alligators. No, crocodiles. Excuse me. I'm not wrong, am I? So I just gave you an Australia update from Dominican Republic. Now everybody go to Australia, because I told you so. Yeah, blame it on the heat. Blame it on the heat. Jiggy Josh, I'm going to soon in December. I'll be chilling at your restaurant buying some more Paradise Life shirts. Jiggy Josh, appreciate you, bro. Definitely pull up. Jerry Hawk, what up with you? Jake White said lots of stuff going down. Is Sosua part of the many stuff going on? Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not just Sosua that stuff has been happening, but we care about Sosua only, right? So I get it. Dominican's favorite and least favorite word is gratis. Hey, look, if it wasn't free, there won't be a motherfucker out there. Ronald said, discuss drug trafficking. There's a TV show on Netflix called Narcos and Narcos Mexico. You might learn a few things. Flip, you are worldwide. I saw people wearing your shirts in Colombia. I appreciate that. Yeah, we everywhere, man. Big shout to Paradise Life. Like I said, I'm sweating a little bit. Big shout to my homies from True Religion. Came through with the Paradise Life. I'm sweating right now. Jesus Christ, it's hot over there. I ain't realized that. I was planning on bringing my son out there with me, but a little worried because he's dark skinned with dreads. Now, that happened to a friend of mine, but I'll tell you how it happened. Big shout to my bro. I'm not going to say his name on the live. He's a special security law enforcement. A Haitian dude was running from the police and joined their group as they were walking in Rumba. Now, when he joined the group, a couple of homies' kids were dark skinned. So the Haitian dude tried to just slide in with the group. So the cops came and got them. Now, they got the Haitian dude, but then they were like, oh, well, they are all together. So the dude was like, first off, these are my sons. I don't know this guy. So it was a little misunderstanding at first, and homie pulled his badge. I said, listen, I don't know what y'all doing, but these are my sons. They're American, they with me. And the cops said, okay, our bad, da da da. You really don't have anything to worry about as long as you have your ID on you. Are they racially profiling? It's not as bad as you guys think it is. I can put New York City racial profiling up against this 10-1 every day. And I lived New York City racial profiling. And I'm not the darkest motherfucker in the world, right? I'm actually a pretty light-skinned motherfucker. So is it as bad as people? No, it's not as bad. If you're in certain places, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing, Beth? What you doing? You know, but as long as you got your ID straight. Man, we could talk about global affairs and Sosua in the YouTube space. Can be the minimum 2,500 words. So everything else is going on in America will be a 300. Double A, what up with you? JBA said, peace, Craig. Who saying else is saying Sosua for families? Here's the wild part. Families have always been in Sosua. But we are all still waiting for this amazing family tourism that's on the way. Because the families, when they do come, I'm going to find out if they're going to stay out till 11 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning. Hey, you going to bring your kids to Rumba? Later tonight, it's game on. The ignorance of a lot of these quote unquote special Dominicans that they think they are, and expats that think they're above everybody, who don't own any businesses, who own nothing, who live off their basic retirement, basic funds, and like I said, probably don't know anybody, of what Sosua should be is funny to me. Because I watch it and I go, what do you actually know? How much money do you spend in a business in Sosua? Let alone what you think a family's gonna spend. And I can tell you right now, most of these people that are talking the most shit probably go for the Wing Wednesdays, the Taco Tuesdays only. They definitely go to the buffet places. But they're talking about how businesses are gonna do better. I just sit back and watch, like, it's amazing how you know so much about business and you've never had a business in your life. It's amazing how you know the ins and outs of everything that goes on, but you were a worker your whole life. You worked for somebody that had to focus on keeping the business afloat. You were a cog in the wheel, but you know so much. Like I said, everybody's got an opinion. It's like assholes. There's one born every day, and I was born November 18th. FB said, I'll let patience all over my mouth. BKG, what's up with you? Yes, 2010 was great. Travel Guards, he said facts included country. 100% country music is the blues. All country music is the blues. Shout out to the guy that was riding on the mechanical bull on PC. That's wild work. Definitely give a pause. FB, you are now going to be the pause guy since you set me up with that that German thing. Duke is saying, I came originally for the women. It turned into a whole thing. I love the culture. I love the fellowship. I love the people. I love the weather. Hey, bro, and that's my thing. It's so much more than that. But let them people tell you, though, have you believe it's only women. Y'all know the free or no? I need my caffeine fix. People that have you believe it's only for women. That's weird. Ike Turner made the first rock and roll record. By the way, all the stuff going on. What is your take on the Giants? I'm excited for tonight. I got me some popcorn, some beef ribs for dinner. I mean pork ribs. I know beef ribs. Fuck that. Big old pork ribs. Jumpspook said, man, keep speaking the facts. I gotta speak the facts, man. Because a lot of these motherfuckers a lie to you. They're telling you fibs. They're telling you stories. They're making up stories. I've heard a lot of people make up stories now. And I'd be like, that's not true. Like I said, I heard certain people got mad at me when I laughed. It was like 2 YouTubers got mad at me because they heard, I guess someone in my group decides to report my what I say when I don't give a fuck about that either. Because I'll say it to the people's face too. I'll actually laugh in your face. I laugh when someone says, I had a conversation with Dominicans and don't speak no fucking Spanish. I just start laughing. Must have been a hell of a conversation. Am I lying? Must have been a hell of a convo. You speak no Spanish, they speak no English. Great combo. I had a conversation with Dominicans and they told me, what the fuck did they tell you, Mr. T?
What you're saying.
You don't know what they're saying, they don't know what you're saying. And if they speak it in English, they're not giving you the full story.
No, and even if they Google Translate it, it doesn't translate right.
But let them tell it. I had a conversation with Dominicans. And here's the wild part. I couldn't bring them one of those YouTubers around me. I got people that speak English and Spanish, but we sit and talk Spanish all day. You couldn't sit in my circle and have a conversation because you'd just be like this. Or put your little earbuds in and try to translate. We speaking too fast, homie.
Yep.
I speak fast. We bonafide, I'll be there next month. Halloween coming for the wings. Definitely pull up. I say always carry a copy of your passport. I don't like to bring my passport outside. Carry a copy. Or if you guys get the passport card, carry that with you. When they scan it, your passport pulls up. There's tons of those. Yeah, I carry the card on me, my old passport. BK Chef said resistance is futile. Is it just corporate takeover trying? Bro, here's the thing, Aaron. The corporate takeover nonsense has been talked about for 20 years. This is my first trip. That's a fugazi. That's the drunk uncle at the end of the bar with that bullshit. There was just a dude, and I had the video. I don't think I did live since I did the video. I had the video, right? I don't know who this guy is, but he made a great point. He had a press conference with a bunch of lawyers, European businessmen. He starts it by saying, you guys are destroying Sosua. And he's talking about the police and the government. He said, yeah, we know the girls got a little out of hand. We can fix that. You can organize the girls better. He said, but kicking in doors, police running through the street with big ass guns like a war zone. He said, that makes Sosua look unattractive. He said, get these cops off the street. Stop making it like it's a war zone. He goes, I invested $25 million in Sosua, right? Now, I don't know who this guy is. I just saw the video. I thought what he said was dope. And balls on him. He goes, social media runs the world. And he said, if you type in Sosua, forget the creep cams. Look at the shit the police have been doing. What family wants to come to a town where police are grabbing people off the street? Where it's a ghost town out here because no one wants to be bothered by the police. He said, if I saw one of those videos prior to me investing here, my 25 million would be somewhere else. He said, I'm imploring you. He said, and he made a great point. He said, you cannot talk about prostitution in Sosua. He said, Punta Cana, Bávaro, Santo Domingo, Santiago, prostitution is everywhere, but it's organized. He said, organize it, clean this bitch up, and let's get back to normal. He said, because you running people away is not helping anyone. He said, it was wild because I've been doing this. He said, I've been feeding people. He said, during COVID, I fed people, and now I'm feeding people. There's no COVID. There's just no money. He said, I'm well invested in this town so I can speak. He said, you guys are destroying a town. There are no super major billionaires walking up in here right now, guys. That's the drunk uncle at the end of the bar who repeats the same nonsense he repeated for 20 years. The Marriott's already here. The Marriott's been here. 90% of y'all have no idea what a Marriott is. Okay, it's already become a thing.
Are you good?
Yes, okay, give me 1 second. I have... I'll put it on there. It'll come on at 12:55. Okay. Those are my two streaming TVs, so it's got to be that one or that one. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the one in the corner or this one? What? That one in the corner. No, that one over there. The furthest one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one or this one right here. I can stream on those two. Not a problem at all. The party bus stopped at 2 locations.
Part of the computer section?
Yeah, a 2-bar bar crawl. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do family night at the club. Let's do a Ground Zero family night. Bring the clowns out. Clowns meaning the expat, the racist expats. Bring the clowns out. Cartwheels on the dance floor. Play Baby Shark, Baby Shark, do do do, Baby Shark, do do do. Why not? Let's do it. I'll bring my daughter. I'm sure Ground Zero has a little playground. Family night in the club. Let's do it. The stupidity of some of these people, man. Division is real. Pulling up in 3 days after 17 hiatus. Jesus Christ. I appreciate it. Definitely pull up. Jay, what's up? Aaron W, what up with you, my brother? A lot of these guys weren't around for the La Passion CMP. They definitely weren't around. Anthony, you listen. I was telling somebody about you the other day. Me and Ant talk every now and then. They never want to listen to people in Sosua. They want to listen to everybody else. Young Jay in the building, what up? I ain't saying no names. This guy YouTubers that swear they understand Spanish. I bet, yeah, pull up. You can buy your ticket. You can buy your ticket. Aaron said Fugazi. It's definitely a Fugazi, baby. Mr. Creatine said stopping by. Oh, definitely, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. We got the games. Get ready for all the games. Pedro's full of bars. If there are no girls, there's no business. It's simple. And here's the thing. There's been, I don't like to talk about it, but there's been people out, so that's always a good thing. Shout out to Porta Plata Airport, lost and found for finding my pain. Oh man, you lost your pain? They usually pretty good with stuff like that because they can't take anything home, so they're usually pretty good with stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going down. Oh, the Marriott is super expensive, dang, yeah. But the Marriott's here. Most people don't even know where it's at. There's always been big money in Sosua. Always. There's nothing new. Just like I was laughing the other day. They announced the Amber Highway for the fourth time. For the fourth time. With funds for the fourth time. The Amber Highway, which is going to make 30 minutes to Santiago, they announced it for the fourth time with funds dedicated for the fourth time. And you guys think that beach is going to be done soon? I got some beachfront property in Iowa, straight right by the water. If you send me $1,000 cash app now, you get first dibs. Flip mentioned that people from the state should also make a copy of their driver's license. I guess, but I just make sure I have a copy of my passport. But yeah, any ID would help. No, Jiggy Josh, it's not the 12 o'clock. Listen, the 12 o'clock thing is for Calmados and it's about La Union. Fight night, Canelo versus Crawford. Every business is open till 3 in the morning. No one has to close at 12 o'clock. That's a fugazi. Once again, you're listening to some asshole on YouTube who knows nothing what he's talking about, who's just reposting stuff because they don't know it. They just want clout. These guys on YouTube are just looking. That's why I'm only doing one video a week, two videos a week. I ain't got time for all this. I'm not giving y'all an update every 5 minutes. I'm not fucking 10 wins. Okay? You go, listen to them motherfuckers, then tune into me for the real information. But if you believe them, whatever. I'm not debating. It's all good, Malik. It's all good. Yeah, red. Let's get the red sippy cups. I like that, HR. I'm gonna have red cups for the adults, sippy cups for the kids. Paradise. Yeah, big shout out to Mr. T. I didn't know he was gonna make a whole video. I thought it was gonna be something short. Studio dude, what up? The marriage is literally in the. It's in the cut, like super in the cut. Hey, here's the thing though, HR. You take the panoramic mountain, it's only an hour to Santiago. Seriously. I've done it in less than an hour. Hardly no traffic. You know, I drive fast anyway. But you can do that in an hour and you're in Santiago. You're in the heart of Santiago. Basically Los Jardines area. And then you can just bounce around. The Amber Cove, they're digging through a mountain. They're cutting through a mountain. That's why it hasn't even started yet. And like I said, they've announced it for the fourth time with dedicated funds for the fourth time. What happened to the other 3 dedicated funds? Shout out to the brother that ran up on me yesterday. I told the brothers yesterday, remember the bridge went down? You guys remember the bridge went down right over here? By Congrejo? If that bridge was not the gate it's the gate to the North Coast. That bridge is super important. If that bridge was not that important, we still would not have that bridge. If there was another way to get to the North Coast, not that back way, another way, that bridge still would not be done. You guys got to understand how things work in this country. They don't work like you think it does. We could talk about all the projects we want. Punta Bergantine will be done for our children. My kids will be teenagers enjoying Punta Bergantine when it's finally almost done. We are not going to get to. Some of us may not live to see that shit. It's going to get done, but we may not live to see that shit. I hope I'm alive to see the beach finally done. I hope I'm alive. It's been progress. Corey Kirk, what up with you? Yeah, BK Chef, I saw the video. Jesus Christ. A little tornado came off and just fucking went crazy. You saw that video of Santa Fe?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I thought it was bullshit.
I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, a little tornado came out of nowhere. And we get those from time to time, but that was kind of wild. Yeah, it might have been setting off the water. Yeah. It is a rare occurrence. We get little tornadoes, real small, time to time. That was kind of rough. It was blowing Santa Fe all over the place. Yeah, was that 8-8? My bad. I remember the doo. It's also it's everybody. Because here's the thing. I don't really consider myself. I guess I'm a YouTuber. I don't consider myself a YouTuber because I don't chase clout. I don't give bullshit information. I don't just do things for likes and views. But that's what YouTubers do. It's clout. It's likes and views. Let me put this up here so you tune in. You know, I could do a video tomorrow. Look, what was that cornball dude in Cabaret? Flip almost died. He knew you were gonna watch that. You know? And we didn't forget you, Billy. We didn't forget you. He knew you were gonna watch that. I could put tomorrow flip-flop clothes. I'll talk for 6 minutes about absolutely nothing, and then end the video. It's 10 o'clock. We're closing, and I've just made 11,000 views in an hour. See how it works? Click, click, click. That's it. That's all this shit is about. Mr. Boy, what's up with you? Definitely get ready for Pumpkin Day. I got the listen. So 5 rooms left at the mansion out of 24. If none of this happened, we'd have sold out. But it's all good. VIP tables on sale now. Get your VIP tickets. Definitely link up. Carlito's Way, what up? See, that bridge and grill is a major artery. Yeah, you gotta understand that if that bridge wasn't so important, it still wouldn't be done right now. It still took too long. I could break this down. So there's a bridge to Veragua. There's a bridge that goes to Veragua, Gaspar Hernandez. That bridge is not that old, but they had an issue at the end of the bridge where like some metal pieces started loosening up. If that bridge does not exist, an entire side of the country is cut off. There is no back way. It's a river. There's no back way. It's one way. It's one road. They went and worked for 4 days straight to fix that little piece of metal. Yes, they did. Because if that bridge goes down, all those people on that side of the bridge cannot come this way, and nobody can go that way. A whole side of the country is cut off. There's no back way like it was for Congreso. There was a back way. They made a back way. There's no back way over there. There's a river. So when things are important, they're gonna get done. Daniel, hit me on the. I'm sorry, Sophia, you still here? If you're still here, post my number, please. Hit me on the WhatsApp. Send me a text, and I'll give you all the information. Tickets are going fast. Pumpkin Day gonna be lit. Might be my last one. Big shout to everybody doing something on Pumpkin Day. Big shout to everybody who ran away from Sosua to go to other places. I love it. Woo. I love it. I love my Sosua, so I don't care. 100% love my Sosua. But I'm gonna get out of here. Without Haitian Manpower, project's gonna take forever. Haitian's still working. I just saw a truck full of Haitians the other day. No picks today, bro. I haven't even looked. I've been so busy getting everything together for the games today. A lot of games today. I got a lot of people coming in. I'm streaming a lot of games. So it's been cool. It's gonna be a good Sunday. It's been a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that pulled up. By the way, I gotta say something real quick before I go. I'm not an asshole. I'm an asshole. That's a lie. But if you're gonna hit my phone, 75 times and then come to Sosua and just give me a chuck of deuce and bounce, that's weird. You might want to get your info for somebody else. Because I'm like, you just hit me up like every day and then you don't even come by a water? Not that you're obligated to, but what was the point in hitting me up and then you don't even support? Like, that's weird. It's happened a few times and I just be like, okay. But either way, guys, you guys enjoy your Sunday. That is the Sosua update, September 2025. As far as the ATV goes, think about it. You've never seen any city with ATVs in the street like you have Sosua, so they're shutting that down. You can still do the ATVs, you just can't ride them around here. Thank you, Miguel. Appreciate you posting that. That's my number right there. Hit me up for the Pumpkin Day info. And I got a surprise for you guys too, but I'll hold it until I get the paperwork in my hand. He said Ninjas got caught up with the. Yo, Jay, shout out to you, my brother. I'm gonna get out of here, get ready for football Sunday, and just enjoy the Sunday and what's that? Just enjoy the Sunday. Someone just hit me. Okay, I'm gonna hit you back in 2 seconds. Enjoy the Sunday and just get ready for some Sunday football. And of course, tonight I'll have my popcorn. I have my ribs, my barbecue ribs. Also, people, that video, the picture I posted on Instagram about the 70 pounds. I lost a person, a little person. The 70 pounds I lost. That is my picture. People thought it was photoshopped. I said, no, that's me. I can't even. I wasn't embarrassed because I did the work. You know what I'm saying? But someone asked me the other day, what was my drive and motivation? I want to live. Fuck that dying shit. I want to live. My will to live is stronger than anything. I turn struggle to success. I turn pain to progress. You know what I'm saying? So suffering to strength. Everything I do is to live another day. So basically, all that I've done is just my will to live. You know, like I said, I'm a little bit stronger than most people when it comes to my mindset. And I just got a will to live. I got a will to survive. You know what I'm saying? I've survived this long. I'm not gonna let something else take me out. You know what I'm saying? I made it through Southside. I'm good. After that, you know what I'm saying? Straw Hat Pirate said, "Flip, you right, Sosua, pick it back up." Business is good, getting better. But yeah, things are picking back up. Will it go back to the way it was? I doubt it. It's the way to adjust. 2,000 levels of Sosua is not. That's 100%, Jay. 100%, JW. You have to adjust, and it's easy to adjust. Cam Edwards, get in that gym. Listen, if I can motivate anybody, guys, let me tell y'all something. Someone made a comment the other day, and I kind of almost got a little emotional about why I wear hoodies. Back in the day when I was bodybuilding, we put hoodies on to just not be noticed, not be seen, right? Because people want to look at your body. It's also a way of hiding, right? Hiding your emotions, hiding your feelings. When I tell you I'm in that gym, punishing myself to grow as a person, my health, there's times I want to cry because I know I'm doing this to live longer. I know I'm taking every single thing that ever happened to me and I'm putting it in that gym. Every piece of pain that ever happened to me, taking it out there. You know, sometimes thoughts cross your head and you're like, let me grab a weight. We ain't gonna do that, we gonna grab a weight. So a lot of what I'm doing by punishing myself is protecting myself. Emotionally, mentally, physically. You know, so have that will to live, man. If you only go to the gym a few times a week, do it. Cardio, I hate cardio. I love cardio. Now I love it. I don't love it, but I've grown so accustomed to it, I need it. So yeah, you know, if I can motivate you to just get up out of bed, do a little something a couple days a week, I'm happy, I'm proud. But everything I've done, the whole metamorphosis, the whole transformation, and I'm not done yet, but I'm back. I'm never gonna I gave the gym up for years. I'm never gonna give it up again. I love this shit. I needed it, you know what I'm saying? For my mind and my body, you know what I'm saying? Just use whatever my motivation, it's not even motivation anymore. My motivation is everything I've been through. Just taking it and using that to push myself back. So whatever you guys need to do, motivate yourself. Get out of bed, get going, do something. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just have a will to live. You know, I'm not, I said it in my post, fuck dying, fuck death. That ain't gonna be me. I'm never gonna be, like, and shout out to all you guys, reach out to me and talk to me. I don't like talking about certain things when it comes to my health. I'm just not, I don't want no pity parties. We're gonna fight, we're gonna win, and we're gonna keep on going. That's what we're gonna do. And I say we because I got multiple personalities in my head. But we just gonna fight, man, and my will to live is just too strong. So everything I'm doing now is like, I'm gonna keep going. You know, if I get to 100, God bless my aunt, she got to 113, I think it was. I'm gonna keep going and going and going. You know what I mean? So I suggest you get started. Always remember, especially to my people who are overweight, you don't know anybody 60 and up that's fat. And I mean overly obese. You don't. So we want to live. We gotta trim down a little bit. You ain't gotta be all in super sexy shape like me. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that. Excuse me. All right. Let me use somebody else's example. I don't know nobody else. Anybody. I'm joking. But you know, just get in some type of shape. You know, get your heart right. Get your blood checked. You know, if you like to drink, get your liver checked, your kidneys checked. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Just trying to live a better lifestyle. People ask about my diet. I just eat super clean, y'all. There's absolute, I'll give you my diet right now. There's absolutely no magic to this. Lots of eggs. 95% lean beef, which is super fucking expensive, but you can taste the difference in the food. Turkey. Tons of chicken. I eat beef ribs, but lean beef ribs. I mean, pork ribs, lean pork ribs. Which I can only give from Santiago, which is weird. Steak, lots of steak. So, you know, meats, vegetables here and there, not a lot of carbs. I get a lot of my carbs and fats from my eggs, and I eat a lot of eggs. But clean. All my snacks are protein snacks. Like if I have a little chocolate, if I got, let me see. Let's do this. I got beef jerky. I got 22-gram protein snack, 7 carbs. Like any snack I eat is a healthy snack. You know what I'm saying? Chips. I got protein chips. Like everything is healthy to the point where it gets boring as fuck. But guess what? The results show. Do I go? I'd like to have a drink every now and then. Will I go grab some garbage? Maybe on vacation. In my next vacation, maybe I'll grab a burger or something. I have burgers, but my burgers don't taste like your burger. 95% lean beef burgers don't taste very good. I'm sorry. As far as, you want the juice and the fat falling off everywhere and the grease, they don't taste like that. But anyway, yeah, so, it's boring, but it's got me the results I wanted, and I'm still going. So you guys stay tuned for more. That was my pep talk to y'all. Get out and do something. Definitely trying to get real game. Definitely get to the gym, brother. Miguel Torres, appreciate that. Appreciate you, BK Chef. Nino said, Flip passport finally came in. Congrats to you. I'll be flashing them up like a member of the Men in Black. I like that. Marcus said, brother Flip, thank you for sharing your living testimony. I appreciate it, Marcus. And yet I'm still here. So I did a post the other day at 50 line. I got a lot of living to do before I die. And I ain't got no time to wait. So, we got to get to it, right? Appreciate all y'all. Hit that like button, share. I gave y'all the Sosua updates, what's really going on out here, and my opinions on certain things as well, and the fugazi nonsense that some people have you believe. But, me, I only speak the facts. Definitely pull up to Sosua, check in, holla at me, have a great time. If you're going somewhere else, enjoy yourself. So appreciate you guys. I'm MrFlipFlop. I'm out. Let me change this channel over.